First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say shalom to the elect, the teachers word on true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today I just want to get into a lesson on how, you know, so-called white man is not going to succeed. He's not going to crown his enterprise a success, man. And you seeing it today, by these events that's playing out throughout the planet Earth. The sea and the waves roaring. The people are being stirred up. You know, it's a lot of turbulence that's taking place in today's time, man. And it just shows and proves that, all this planning, and scheming that the so-called white man have been doing for centuries, it's ultimately going to come to naught. Matter of fact, before I get into the article, let's get this real quick in the book of Jeremiah, the 49th chapter. Because this is the time the Lord is going to cut this man off. And we see that he's not being watered no more. His strength is being taken away, which is deception. And now you're seeing the sword is being pushed forth more, such as dealing with this man in his military, concerning the people that been laid off or fired or walked away from their jobs. Guess who's replacing them? The U.S. military, man. So as you can see, he can't lie to you no more. So what's the next step? Up in that scrap. But even in that, it tells you that he's ultimately gonna fall upon his own sword, which leads to really those missiles. They're gonna wipe this place out, man. You know what I mean? So this is the book of Jeremiah 49. And verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. See now everybody know the so-called white man for what he really is. The devil that the Bible speaks of. There's nothing good that comes from this nigga. Nothing. Even if it's perceived to be as beneficial. On down the line, you sign another contract up. You are more of a hole than you was when you first started, before you dealt with this nigga. But he's being exposed. I have uncovered his secret places, see, concerning, the upper echelon of this devil, so-called Illuminati. Now we know who ruled the planet Earth. And we know their agenda. We know the play they finna run before they snap the ball, which is concerning them crowning their enterprise success, which involves, depopulating. It tells you that the Georgia, that's their precept. Damn devils, the Georgia Guidestones, the first thing they want to maintain humanity under 500 million. That's part of their agenda. Another thing is, implement the MOTB, man, to digitally tag everyone. So that has been exposed, man. It says, and he shall not be able to hide himself, see? Because ultimately he gonna live out what the scriptures say, man. Scriptures say this man gonna be a devil, it's gonna show. He's gonna come down with great wrath. He's gonna do these certain things to make you look at him. And we're in a time where he's showing who he is. You know what I mean? It says, his seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. So it said his seed is spoiled, meaning the generation of Edomites in this lifetime, they're the ones that's going to be spoiled, man. They're the ones that's going to, this is the generation where the Edomites are going to fall. This is that generation where these things are going to take place, man, in this lifetime. And ultimately said, and he is not, he's going to come to naught. Out of all these centuries of planning and running circles around the people, it's ultimately going to come to naught. You drove the ball down the whole field, 98 yards, and the Lord stopped you on the one. Well, that's what's going to take place. Which actually we seeing that process now. It tells you With that in Joe 38, it says, "Come, but no further." And we seeing that stopping point, this nigga finna run to a brick wall pretty soon, you know what I mean? So let's get to the article. Salakia. This from Washington Post. And it reads, Biden's jab mandates might just backfire. See? Lets you know right there and now. It's not gonna work, man. It says Biden's job approval rating has been sinking for months as voters increasingly see him as out of touch with their priorities and values. And who was uh, pushing, for Biden to be in office, and Jake, man. And the Lord gonna give these niggas what they asked for. You want Biden so bad, you're gonna see, which Biden is just a puppet. He's just a face for these elites, you know. But it's gonna be the face of Biden that's gonna put hell on you niggas, man. Which we seeing it now. And it's only gonna intensify, man. But you see that, just the people themselves are not, it tells you they're not gonna, matter of fact, let's get that. Cause this all part of the plan. See, everything is going to plan according to Yahweh Shemel Shai, not according to Esau. Matter of fact, let's get some real quick. See, everything's going according to plan. And that's including even Esau and his bumpy road ahead. Things are not gonna work for this nigga, man. This is Psalm 33:10. The Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. See? So concerning this counsel, this man, his secret counsels, you had these summit meetings and all these things to try to see how you're gonna accomplish certain goals to to crown your enterprise success. Guess what? It's coming to naught, man. It says he maketh the devices of the people of none effect. And ultimately, that device, see that word device ain't just there for nothing, man. Because ultimately it's gonna actually lead to a literal device, which is that MOTB, man. And this nigga ain't even got to that point yet. Really, we in really just a prelude of the thing, man. So how much more when the thing come that the people gonna resist? That the military is gonna be more and more on the forefront of the news. You're gonna hit the word mandatory is gonna be thrown around. How it's been thrown around. That's gonna be the norm. That's gonna be an actual part of your top 100 coming words in the the language U.S. Your English language. Mandatory is gonna be in the top 100 words you use in your vocabulary every day. What we saying in that, man? But it said he maketh the devices of the people of none effect, man. So ultimately, all this planning and scheme is gonna come to that, man. So matter of fact, let's see. Oh yeah, there's Second Ezra. Matter of fact, let's get it. Yeah, Second Ezra. I think it's 15. Bear with me. Second Ezra 15, and Second Ezra 15 and verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men. See, which is exciting the people to rebel against a higher power. And that's what you're seeing by the way these riots and this is the people being stirred up. See, when we come into a transition of power. This is the generation where one kingdom the kingdom is gonna be transferred to another. The power seat, the occupants of the power seat is about to change, man. And we in that generation where that's about to take place. So what a hell of a time that we're in, man. It says they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and how is that actually playing out? By the way, these people not, acknowledging these laws and legislation that being passed, seen a few months ago, beginning of the year, they raided the Capitol, It says in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. See, so now the people have pretty much, uh, is going to try to fix it themselves, so called. Especially these diehard American Edomites. Those are the ones that giving these devils the most hell. See, Jake with, America. They with rolling their sleeves up. As long as a nigga goddamn can have a check every 2 weeks and trick off on the weekend, and as long as a game come on that night, he alright. He content with being hurt. But these diehard patriotic Edomites are the ones that's giving these elites the most hell, man. But it's all gonna be that it's all gonna be blamed on Jake though at the end of the day, especially the one that held the testimony of Yahweh Shai. See, that's what it always gonna come down to, man. But as you can see that uh nobody they're not regarding the kings of prince. They're not regarding Biden. They don't and they're pretty much as you know like I said, they're gonna take the course of their action in the course of their action just stand in their power. So they're not regarding Biden no more. These different laws, let's say the mandates. They're not regarding these things. And that's another uh uh sign to show us that this place is going down. Satan is divided against Satan, man. The Egyptians are against the Egyptians, man. You know? So let's go back to the article. Read it again. Read the title again. It said Biden's jab mandate might just backfire. See? Biden's job approval rate have been sinking for months as voters increasing see him as out of touch with their priorities and values. See, so that's why they're gonna take it in their own pile. That's why they raided Capitol. That's why they put money on the head of these different governors. People that have so-called say so in dealing with power. It says the coming clash over jab mandates might be another area where the president has misread the public temperament. Opinions to start the day in your inbox. Sign up. It says he proposed mandates might look politically shrewd on the surface. Americans are tired of the crown restrictions and want to get back to normal. See, and that's the what this nigga's pitching unto you. That's part of the snare. Get back to normal. You can go back to bars. You can go back watching movies and these different sporting events. But you gotta get that jab. That's the snare, man. And a lot of people is not buying on that shit, man. Because the wisdom of teaming has perished. Everybody's seeing right through this man shit, man. Matter of fact, let's get that in the book of Jeremiah, the 5th chapter. See, this is the report that we have heard. This is part of the gospel too as well. This nigga's falling, man. The good news. Jeremiah 50 verse 2, declare ye among the nations and publish and set up a standard, publish and conceal not. See, that's why this is going throughout the planet Earth. This message. It tells you that the knowledge of the glory of the Lord filleth the world. As the waters cover the sea. This report has gone throughout the planet Earth. What it says? It says, say, Babylon is taken. Bel is confounded. Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces. So, America, Babylon the Great, has been taken, man. This place is finished from the different idols. The things that these people will fall head over heels for. The media. The rhetoric of this man, all that is being confounded, all that is being broken up, man. Everybody's seeing right through this man bullshit, and that's why it ultimately gonna lead to this nigga up in the scrap. See, frustration gonna lead to wrath at the end of the day, man. See that they don't say mandatory for nothing. They ain't the U.S. the military is not in the news for nothing, man. Everything is about to turn up pretty soon. And they already said this nigga buying C now. The nigga shit on himself a lot. So man, ain't no telling what's about to take place. But we know one thing: evil and only evil is coming. You know, and this and that's how a wounded animal, when a wounded animal that's in the corner, you know, nigga, hey, he finna go all out. He already know he finna die, but he gonna try to kill you in the process as well. Yeah, I mean. So that's what we finna see. That's what we seeing with the so-called white man. These laws, legislation being passed, the rhetoric where he puts forth on the media. You're hearing the military being involved more and more, and just different things, especially key fields that keep this place going. It's finna go down, man. This is yeah, that's the point. That's the report though. This place finished, man. You know. So this is he says he proposed mandates might look politically shrewd on the surface. Americans are tired of the crown restrictions and want to get back to normal. Many see the unjabbed as the primary obstacle to that goal. Reports of breakthrough cases among the fully jabbed, and fear that another more dangerous variant might emerge to combine to make jab mandates appear to just the final logical step in ending the pandemic. See, it's all part of the plan, but part of the plan as well, the plan of Yahweh Shema Shai, is that it's not gonna work. But everything is right on schedule, man. You know, let's see. Let's jump down. It says the news that many employees are choosing to quit or risk being fired rather than to submit to the mandates could be the development that shifts public opinion. See, and you see that word "submit" there, man. That's what this nigga wants you to do. Bow down. But you see, nobody. And like I said, it's not Jake. Jake, nigga got 5% tent. Nigga, you can still see